Our fourth psalm of ascent, Psalm 123. Admit that you are a helpless sinner in need of mercy. Psalm 123, verse 3 says, "Have mercy upon us, O Lord, have mercy upon us, for we have had more than enough contempt." This is just the truth. You and I are prone to sin. It's our nature. We live in a society that lives and breathes sin of all kinds. And when we can admit that, it's so freeing. Humble always wins. So tell God, He's your only hope, and pray for others to find God and receive mercy. Admit that you are a helpless sinner in need of mercy. Psalm 124. Give thanks for God's help. Psalm 124, verse 1 says, "If it had not been the Lord who was on our side." And you can fill in the blank of what comes after that in your life. If it had not been the Lord who was on my side during illness, if it had not been the Lord who was on my side when I lost my job, when I fell into addiction, the list can go on and on. Think of the ways that God has recently helped you through a crisis. Even when things are not going well, it's not difficult to imagine how much worse it could be without God. And so take this time to give thanks for God's help. Psalm 125, pray for your security to be rooted in the Lord. Psalm 125, verse 1 says, "Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be moved, but abides forever." And so this is a prayer to be unshakable. It's something I've been praying about all week long, along with those prayers for peace, to be unshakable. Pray to trust in God. Pray for His blessing and His grace. And then take some time just to think about all the good that you have in your life, but then pray that you wouldn't get your security from those good things that God has given you. Pray for your security to be rooted in the Lord. So the seventh prayer of ascent is Psalm 126, get dreamy with God. Psalm 126, verse 1 says, "When the Lord restored the fortunes of Zion, we were like those who dream." We tell God our problems, and we should, but how often do we share our dreams with Him, or even give our dreams to Him? There are a few kinds of dreams that we can talk to God about. We can talk about our current dreams, dreams that are alive, that we hope will be fulfilled. We can talk about broken dreams, talk to God about heartache that we've experienced. And then we can talk to God about dreams that have come true. Spend time thanking God for those things. I think it's so good also just to spend time listening for God, to get a dream from God, or to get a vision from God, or even to let God take your dreams and make it His dream. Let's hear His version of the dreams that we have. He might need to tweak it, or maybe even overhaul the things that we want, the things that we're thinking. Let's get dreamy with our prayers. Okay, we're almost halfway to Jerusalem in our prayer journey with the Psalms of Ascents. So let's take a break to give and to hear some announcements before we journey on.